All right. So I'm here to talk about the great mess that is, or the glorious mess that is, Spawn on the Super Nintendo. First up, level 1, the Dark City. And now let me tell you this. It's as inviting as a dentist's waiting room. Yeah, that's right. It's like getting teeth pulled. It's a grim, dark city landscape looking like Gotham, but it's a bit more menacing. It's like if you went to Gotham, you could probably take an evening stroll, but if you went to this world that Spawn lives in, you'd probably be mugged 10 times over. This city makes Gotham look like a Girl Scout. You'll start off with generic thugs. I mean, if you're gonna be a badass Hellspawn, I mean, can we get some original bad guys here? Like, these guys look like they just wandered off the set of a low-budget crime drama. I mean, did we order anybody from Law and Order? Did we order anybody from Chicago PD? So level 2. And if you've been following the plot, I probably didn't talk about it, but Spawn's reading a newspaper. He reads it, he crumbles it, shit happens. But he realizes someone took his daughter. And vengeance is the best motivator. So Spawn gets off his ass and starts doing shit, like tracking down the missing children. And thus, the second level is the way to the children. He's beaten up all these thugs, interrogated them in the alleyways. Now he has moved to the abandoned building where he suspects the kidnapper. So, like I said, level 2. So there's a part in this alleyway where we're just gonna have to talk about the platform. The platforming is awful. I mean, we can get this out the way. Spawn controls like a piece of fucking maple syrup. Little radical that follows you around as you jump from wall to wall and hoping you get up safely. If this is your first time playing it, don't expect to get through this cleanly. Unless you're just really good at this game, off the rip. But more than likely, you will die a couple times. Let's talk about the first boss. He's not really a boss. He's kind of just an obstacle in your way. You're gonna go ahead and just smack him around. And when you smack him around, he's gonna give you this little medallion. It's a Spawn medallion. It's gonna go ahead and give you a little bit more life. And we could talk about, you see these numbers up here? Bam. That is your life meter. Every time you die, you lose life. Every time you use any magic power, or teleport, or anything, you can look around, lose life. You can blink, lose life. You can sneeze, you're gonna lose life. This game just loves to use life, So you get to the next boss, Redeemer. Redeemer has 2 phases, okay? He's Cyclops for like a good phase, and if you get past this, he's got a Wolverine mode. Cyclops, optic blast, optic blast. Reenact, if we will. I'm Redeemer. I'm flying, I'm throwing mannequins. Mannequins, flying back. So while this is going on, you just gotta come in and smack him. You smack him enough times, he flies out the window. But he's gonna get to a wall, and this is where you meet Cyclops. Redeemer's second phase is not so simple. He's just kind of gonna rush you, so you gotta create some distance. And if you haven't learned in this game already, you can pretty much stun lock enemies. You can kind of just drill kick him into like a loop. And this is gonna work for most bosses. Okay, so we get to level 3. And the story, you're met by some girl named Angelica. I know how to read, but whatever. Angela. I can hear the people typing. You're saying her name wrong. I don't care. This angel woman comes to help you. And she helps you and tells you, hey, there's this guy in hell is about to kill Malboja, which is the guy who gave birth to you as a Hellspawn. He gave birth to you. He's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill Malboja, but if he dies, you die. And so Spawn's like, yo, what the hell? And he's like, this is the reason why these kids have been taken. They've been put in an orb. That's the only way to kill Malboja. So Spawn, he's like, yo, that can't happen. Where's the quickest portal to hell? Well, you gotta kill a sinner, or you gotta kill this a crazy deviant. Level 3, the prison. You just have to take a dive. You can't see what's on the floor or the bottom of you. You just gotta jump. So you jump, but if you're smart enough, you're gonna jump and glide. So jump and glide, use your cape, and then you're just gonna get to this long corridor, pretty much the prison yard. And the prison yard is full of electrical and robot-like guards. And this is actually when the game actually gets a little harder. It just continues to get harder at each level. This is probably where the casual person is gonna turn this game off. And then you end up fighting the Violator. And let me tell you, Violator looks intimidating, but he's not. But the crazy thing is that this spot here, let me see, this spot here on Violator, this teeth right here, crazy. You get anywhere near that tooth, you're dead. You're sleeping with the fish, you're spawning. Just kick him, drill kick him, hit him with that drill kick, bam, and you'll be fine. So you end up talking to Kincaid, and I mean, I'm using air quotes here. You talk to him. If you're playing the game, you know what I'm saying. So you talk to Kincaid, you end up going into the Dark World. The Badlands. So level 4. Is it level 4? 5? I've lost count already. We're just playing until we're done. Level the underworld. The Badlands. Finally, some atmosphere that is dark and moody. Yes, my sentiments exactly. It's still dark and moody. It's always going to be dark and moody in Spawn. That's just the way it is. But one thing you can do is you can pretty much smell the brimstone in this level. Like, I can smell it coming through. It's just, you know, guess what? It's more enemies. It's like a family reunion. Everyone's invited to kick your ass. I mean, everyone's after you. Everyone wants a piece of you. It's like they're the paparazzi and you're some famous movie star, and the only way to settle their thirst is if they throw you down some lava or whoop your ass. One of the two. And the Badlands is made up of a lot of levels. It's pretty much like the first set of Badlands, which is more of this hell-like scape. And then you kind of go into like some type of monsterscape where everything's kind of like looks like aliens. All the bosses look like they just came out of B horror movies. Like every single one of them down here. You have a Dark Knight, a spider. Then you have this big old thing of I don't know what the hell it is. It's like an amalgamation of a block that just moves back and forth. It's like Tetris went to hell and decided to play with you. That boss in particular is the most craziest because you don't die from the boss. You die from being crushed because it's so big. But the Badlands will beat you to a bloody pulp and just put the phone on speed dial and call the ambulance for you and walk away, because the Badlands don't care about you in this game at all. Finally, we reach the pinnacle of insanity. The final battle. Really, it's 2 final battles, but the final battle. This is where the game throws everything at you. Everything. And I'm talking about everything. It's really more of your patience. The first fight is the Mad One. And with that fight, you don't even know if you're hitting him. Like, you could be smacking him. and that life bar is not going to move. It's like this is his life here, right? Life, but the bar is all the way down there. Like the indicators are here, but down there. It's like the programmers were like, yeah, we're just gonna fuck with these guys. We're just gonna fuck with them. When they get here, it's not gonna take any life off of them. Not at all. But it is. But that boss looks like it's been bringing the energy drinks. That's all I'm gonna say. It's hype. The mad one will dash at you, do all kinds of stuff. But Malboja, your boss is behind you. Let's wave Malboja. Hey, Malboja, what's up? And Malboja is gonna be your friend in this fight because his hands will be moving side to side, shooting electricity. So the trick to this fight is you want to get the mad one stuck into a corner, and the electricity or the thunder will take care of the mad one for you while you hit him as well. So it took me a while to figure out that you can loop him like consistently, but the thing is you have to time it correctly. If not, you will fuck up, and this fight is gonna take you forever. But if you're really good at the game, you probably saved up all your life. I mean, if you notice through the gameplay, I've lost a lot of life. So, second boss after the fight of the mad one is pretty much, I don't know what they call it, the new breed, but it's pretty much like a Malboja, but a little Malboja. And this guy, I don't even fucking want to talk about this guy. This guy is a pain in my ass. It's like, someone give me the hemorrhoid cream, please. Let me put it on my ass because fuck. This guy is annoying. Like, this guy is relentless. Malboja is throwing lightning. He's throwing 3 lightnings in a consecutive path. I mean, first you're like, boom, I gotta dodge the lightning. Then you're like, boom, I gotta dodge the other lightning. And you're like, boom, I gotta dodge it again. While you're trying to smack him. Let me demonstrate. I am Spawn. I move out the lightning. Move out the lightning. And then I come to smack. I'm coming to smack. And that's just kind of how it happens. But you know what? For all its flaws, there's something odd and charming about this. It's like watching a train wreck, you just can't look away. It's the ultimate and bad, so it's good. So, should you play Spawn on the Super Nintendo? Sure. But only if you want to see how far we've come in video games. Or, if you're feeling nostalgic for when life was a bit simpler and your biggest problems was figuring out how to beat some pixelated demon ass. Your choice.